The Tomy and Trackmaster invented the Thomas the Tank Engine, Episode 30, Toby's Groundhog. The winter on the island sort of have been doing pretty well over the past 2 months now. And all they did was still working pretty hard, and they love the snow weather. But sometimes, a good thing must come to an end. Can you believe it, said James. This went on sort of been pretty good so far. Now we're like in February now. Yup, I have to agree, said Henry. This weather, I have to admit, it was pretty nice. I just love the snow. Huh, said Gordon. Not me. All I just want to do is just want no more snow for it to melt. Oh, come on, said Edward. Don't be sarcastic right there. You know that we all love snow. Sort of. Yeah, said Gordon, but it can cause a whole lot of problems. That's true, said Percy, but we don't want to go that far with snow. Sometimes it can be a good thing to play on it. Even so, said Emily, it kind of snowed all over the cross on the other side of the island, and Thomas is just finished plowing the snow. Oh look, he comes right now. Thomas backed up to the shed. Oh, hello, you guys, said Thomas. Is it really true that it snowed across the other side of the island, said Edward? Yes, it did, he said happily. Yay, said the engines. We love snow. Oh, dear. Not me, said Gordon. I don't want snow. Come on, said James. Just get through it. You're gonna get used to it eventually. I heard we're gonna get even more snow. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up dead early to clear the tracks for you guys. Okay, they said, and with that everyone went to sleep. But then the next day, everyone woke up with a surprise. One by one, they woke up. Look, said Henry, look! There's snow on the ground. Yay, said the engines. The snow is here. Pah, said Gordon. No, not even more snow. All I just want to do is just wear the snow and the snow to finally melt. Oh, come on, said Gordon. But the snow just got here. Ugh, who cares, said Gordon. All I just want to do is the snow for it to melt. Oh, said Henry. Do you know what day it is? What? Said James. Today is Groundhog Day. Oh, Groundhog Day, said Emily. Groundhog Day? I'm okay with that day. What's Groundhog Day? Thomas was shocked. What? He said. Gordon, you never knew what Groundhog Day is? No, said Gordon, because I never even heard of it at all by any chance. Let me explain, said Edward. Groundhog Day is kind of day that debate we got more winter or not. If we see a groundhog shadow, that means we get 6 more weeks of winter. However, if we do not see the groundhog shadow, well, that does basically mean we have an early spring. Ugh, said Gordon. I would rather not see a shadow, so that way the snow can finally melt. I just rather have 6 more weeks of winter, said James, because snow is a whole lot of fun. That's agreed. I better get work on clearing the lines right now. See you. And with that, Thomas left. Just can't wait for Wednesday to be over, so that way we can just have no more snow, said Gordon sarcastically. Later on that morning, after Thomas cleared all the tracks of snow at Sodor, he was pouring Annie and Clever Boys passing the run, where he saw and he met Toby. Oh, hi Toby, said Thomas. I didn't see you there. Oh, hi, said Toby. I saw that it was snowing last night very heavily. Yeah, said Thomas, and look what we got. I have a pretty good feeling, said Toby. 6 more weeks of winter, since we all love the snow. Yeah, said Thomas, I have to agree. Even though snow can be a little bit of trouble, I mean, look at me and my scythe and my snowplow. I even can't wait for no more snow too because I really hate wearing my snowplow. It's way too heavy for me. Yeah, said Toby, but better be safe than sorry. Without that, we'll just be stuck in the snow. Yes, I know, said Thomas. I just can't wait for not to wear this thing anymore. Once spring comes, we'll have to wear it back again during the next winter, and then the next winter after that. Yes, I get your point, said Toby. Well, there's no time to chat, said Thomas. I must get going. See you, Toby. See you, Thomas. See you, Annie Clarabelle. Toby was wondering that about Groundhog Day, he met a groundhog. Hopefully if we see a groundhog shot this year, 6 more weeks of winter, he said to himself. And Toby left the station. Later on in the early afternoon at Napa Station, Toby pulled up with Henrietta. Oh, hi Gordon, he said. Gordon was nowhere near in a good mood. What do you want? He asked. Oh, nothing, I just came to say hi. All I just want is no more winter and the snow to melt. That's all I wanted. I get that, said Toby, but think about all the children and how sad they're gonna miss it. I bet there'll be 6 more weeks of winter, he said, in a promptest mood. Suit yourself, said Toby. Now I better be off to pull to take some workmen. Toby left. I better get going too to pull these passengers to Vickerstown. So before Gordon left the station, his driver had to told him something. Gordon, wait. What? He said. Well, bad news, I'm afraid, is that, there have been snows on the main line. Some of the part of the way to Vickerstown, we're gonna have to take a different way. That's gonna take, forever to do that. And we express don't do that. Well, it's the only way we're gonna take them to Vickerstown, he said. And with that, Gordon left with the express to Vickerstown. Gordon was still making a pretty good time, but then there was trouble. There was some snow on the track, and it was snowing pretty hard, and time got to clear that track through. Oh no, said Gordon, I must put on my brakes. He put on the brakes, but it was too late. Gordon was stuck in a eye of a snowdrift. Oh dear, he said. This is not going to end pretty well. His driver finally got out. No, dear, now that train had to be delayed. We must try everything to get him out. They tried to dig some of the snow out to get him out of there, but it did not even work at all. Only some of it got out. Gordon tried to back out of the snow, but the snow was too high. Oh, Gordon groaned. Just then, Gordon heard a bell. Oh no, it's Toby. And he was right. Toby was coming on from the other line from the quarry. Oh dear, said Toby, Looks like you, Gordon, got in a pickle situation. Gordon did not even say anything. Well, looks like there's nothing I can do to help, but just then, Toby just saw something in the distance. He saw, out from the hole, a groundhog shadow. That gave Toby an idea. I know. How about I can help you to get out of there? What do you say? I guess it's worth a shot, he said. Okay, let's do it. After the cultists were moved out of the way, it was time for Toby to get Gordon out of there. You can do it, Toby, Toby said to himself. Are you ready? Said the driver. Heave. Toby kind of pulled with all of his might to get Gordon out of there. Then, slowly by magic, it began to work. Then, little by little, Gordon got out of the snowdrift. Thank you, he said. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, said Toby. But what about my passengers? They cannot be late to Vicklestown. Just then, James came in. Oh, James, can you do a favor for me? Sure, what is it? Can you take my express train to Vicklestown? They cannot be late. Sure thing, said James. On my way to Vicklestown right now. Thank you, said Gordon happily. So James was coupled out the express train. I'm gonna promise you, Gordon, that the train is gonna get there on time. And with that, James left. Okay, so Gordon, now can you take me to the steamworks, Toby, so that way they can just repair him in case I am hurt? Sure, said Toby. Let's for an allowance. You said it, he said. Toby kind of smiled again that the groundhog shadow was there. Now when I'm thinking about it, maybe 6 more weeks in winter is not a bad idea after all. You said it, said Toby. Now let's get to the steamworks right away. And with that, Toby shunted Gordon to the steamworks to get his engine repaired. And Toby was also very happy to help out a friend in need during a special day of the Groundhog Day. And maybe that Groundhog Shadow kind of helped Toby's good luck to rescue Gordon. Well, maybe.